Hello everyone, welcome back to trainsim.cz. Today we are back on the Medway Valley line.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service
by Firefly Simulation. Sorry for all the announcements that are going at the moment. I will explain what we are doing in a moment.
East Farley, Maidstone West.
So yeah, we are doing... we are in... Yeah, this route is made by Firefly Simulations, a third party, and we are doing a guard mode service on the Southeastern Class 375/3, which I think is the best guard mode in the game. For one thing, because of this little thing here. If you have expert mode enabled in the settings, oh, I just need to pause the game. There we go. It has a working CCTV camera that's not too hard in the old frame rate as well, which is incredible that they managed to get this to work, because there were a few mods that had CCTV, and I tried one of them. I believe it was for the Class 700, and it lagged the heck out of the game. So the fact that Firefly have been able to get a CCTV camera looking this good in Train Sim World without murdering the frame rate, especially on consoles, is pretty incredible. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. We just have to keep this, the key in, because, yeah, there's no local door close button. We just remove the key. And yeah, we're doing 2 Tango 5-3 Tonbridge to Strood, stopping at Tonbridge, Paddockwood, Beltring, Yalding, Wateringbury, East Farley, Maidstone West, Maidstone Barracks, Aylesford, New Hythe, Snodland, Halling, Cuxton, and Strood. Is everything? Doors closing. Yes. Shutting local door. Prepare to do signal. Driver buzzes back. Pretty neat. And shut the door.
The next station is Paddockwood.
We don't unfortunately have any tickets to check on this section. I should probably zoom the map out now that I think about it. So yeah. We're starting down at this bottom left part of the map down here, along the Southeastern Mainline, off onto Medway Valley, up along through here, past Grampus at Maidstone West, up, and then pulling into the Bay platform at Strood. This is a peak time service that goes all the way through to Tonbridge, otherwise services normally terminate at the Bay platform at... what is it? Bay platform at Paddockwood. Couldn't think of Paddockwood there for a second. So yeah, we believe we have like an 8-minute run or so down to what is it called? Down to Paddockwood, and then we go off onto Medway. Double stroke 6 service there. Yeah, Firefly absolutely nailed this route, and honestly, whatever they do next, I will probably buy on day one, despite the fact I don't really get TSW stuff anymore. The only 2 TSW add-ons that I know I definitely want to get on day one are the Tadami line, Aizu Wakamatsu to Tadami by Union Workshop, which has been a long time coming, and... what is the other one? The Thames Valley branches by Incredible Trains, aka Johannes Hartmann. Which, yeah, like... Tadami, because it has the Keiha 40, and that's like that's one of my favorite Japanese trains, and it's like one of my locals as well. And then Thames Valley, because the Marlow branch is like one of my favorite railway lines in the entire world, and I ride on it all the time when I'm in the UK. Anyway, let's go have a bit of a look around, and I actually feel like going in the toilet, which actually works. The normal toilets can't be accessed, but this disabled access one with the automatic door does work. So Handrail we don't need. And lock the door. And look at that. It actually works. Hang on, how do can I flush it? Yeah, and it actually has a little sound effect associated with that. No washing hands animation, but hey. I suppose the door just closes itself after a time, but I'll just shut it myself. Yeah, the trouble with guard mode, and this is why I haven't played it in a while, is because ticket allocations can be a bit weird in how people spawn and how many tickets spawn per stop. Sometimes no people spawn in the carriage, nobody renders, and then you don't have any tickets to do. But sometimes there's a ton of people and there's a ton of tickets to do. Like, I've done guard mode on the West Somerset Railway, and I've had 30 tickets to check between Minehead and Dunster on one occasion. Yeah, just the guard mode implementation, like, even when it's really good like this, it's just broken to this day, and it just seems like even if Dovetail just threw the whole system out and started again from scratch and made like guard mode 2.0, they'd allocate it to only a few trains to keep the broken system on the old versions, and then they would just like, and then the new guard mode would be broken too. So I don't trust them to anything that isn't completely broken, which is a bad thing if you didn't know that. But yeah, the 375, the lighting, the sounds, the stickers, yeah, like, this is pretty incredible.
We will shortly be arriving at Paddock Wood.
Paddock Wood coming up. So yeah, while we're here, I want to get like a screenshot for the thumbnail. Yeah, like, wow. It would be cool if we could, if in a scenario we could like operate this emergency door release. That'd be pretty cool. At least we have passengers here. Hopefully they'll actually get on the train. All right. And stop. All right, let's quickly get a couple of screenshots here. So first of all, I need the, oh, of course, this thing in the bottom right just is like, what? Whoa! Why is my mouse suddenly a lot more sensitive? Anyway, oh, I forgot to do the field of view. So yeah, with guard mode services, I try to get like the train in one half and then the guard mode panel in the other. So yeah, I think that's pushing it a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to get it in the half of the screen, and it's really finicky. Okay, that will do, I think. Take that, and then there's one other thing. Where did I do the guard panel? There it is. Okay, its focus is behaving really weirdly. What the heck? No, I don't want it to be out of focus. No, get it in focus, come on. Ah, here we go. Just need to change the focal point a bit. And try to get it in like one half of the screen, and then try and change the focal point. Come on. Photo mode can be a bit annoying sometimes at how it focuses on things. That's for sure. Bit of a pity the handset isn't operational, but I think that's just like a limitation of how the game works. Yeah, because of the... I think I just have to zoom out a bit. I think it's just not going to work otherwise. Don't like the lens distortion, but yeah, that's just... I just can't avoid it. I have to do it. There we go. Anyway.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to Strood, calling at Beltring, Yalding, Wateringbury, East Farley, Maidstone West, Maidstone Barracks, Aylesford,
Ooh,
New Hythe.
There are
Snodland,
people sitting down
Horley,
finally, that's good.
Cuxton, and Strood.
Yeah. I just really, like, with guard mode, it's just a bit hit and miss whether you get tickets and passages, as I've said, but it's also a bit boring because if you're a driver, like, yeah, you get a bit more to do. Put the seat down just in case we want to use it. There we go. Yeah, I do like how the CCTV works, though. This should have been a feature from day one. Like, it does add quite a bit to the immersion. Yeah, it's just a bit of a pity we can't use the handset as intended, a bit like the GSMR functionality, but yeah, I'm not surprised it's not functional because, well, yeah, it is what it is. We do have the buzzer code, though. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, it's the realistic buzzer for... Alright, start closing the doors. Doors in front closing, doors behind. Locking doors. Local door closed. Two buzzes back, and we have tickets! Hurrah! Right, let's just start from the front of the train. Since it's only a 3-coach train, we should have time before Beltring, to catch everyone. Hello? Paddock Wood to Maidstone West, 1st of June 2025. Which is exactly 1 year ago today. Perfect, thank you. Wait a minute. Did it just give you the noise?
The next station is Beltring.
Hang on. I think I might have a... I think I know what this is. Hang on. In-game notifications on. So now we actually know if we get the tickets right or not.
This is British Transport Police.
Oh,
if you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016.
61016. See it, say it, sorted. Hauling. Yep. Okay, now we're getting the sound effects. Paddock Wood to Mottingham, not valid. Sorry, mate. 2 tickets remaining. Paddock Wood to Maidstone West. No first class on this train, so they're all standard class tickets. Paddock Wood to Aylesford. Yes, please. Right, okay. I think I'll just leave those in-game notifications on. Otherwise, you won't know if your tickets are right or not, which is, yeah. I do wish that we could, like, yeah. There's, like, disabled access seating. Like, wouldn't it be cool to help disabled passengers into the train? That'd be so cool. Like, with ramps and things. I think that's one of the things in the dispatch scenario on the Riviera line. Like, deploying one of the ramps for... Alright. Let's just open you up again, now that we're here. Oh. Just shut you. Sit in seat. Just watch the scenery go by. I suppose that being a conductor in real life would mean you are waiting around quite a bit in between stations, especially on like the longer express runs.
We will shortly be arriving at Beltring. Would customers please take care when alighting the train? This station has a narrow platform.
I forgot that was an announcement for Beltring. Alright, let's turn the key on, so as soon as we stop, the local door should open. Sheep! Nice! Yeah. Yeah, like, this route is just so good. Like, it doesn't have any new rolling stock, and a large portion of the route is recycled from the older Southeastern high speed, but I don't care. I think this route is awesome. Yeah, okay. Are you gonna open? Okay. We've confirmed that doors open. Alright. Look at that! It's the sheep! Hello! Anyway, so yeah, Beltring, narrow platform, only one like it on this line. Let's get back on the train, we've got to leave in a minute. Second from the front. Shut the doors 15 seconds beforehand. Right. Shutting local door. Ooh, basically on time. 5 tickets, okie dokie. And we got signaled correctly by the driver. Lovely. So, ooh, luggage. Thank you. Talk to this chap. Beltring to Cuxton. 5th of June. Sorry, mate. Beltring to New Hythe. 1st of June. Thank you kindly. Beltring to Yalding.
The next station is Yalding.
So we've got 2 chaps over here, one in the disabled access seat. Mate, you're not in the disabled access seat, buddy. But I suppose that doesn't matter. It'll still count my ticket as his ticket is valid. Maidstone Barracks. Thank you kindly. Alright, let's sit back down. Wonder, do AI trains sound the horn when you're in guard mode? Go from this view for a bit. The answer to that is yes. The driver does use the horn in guard mode. Nice. Well, at least on this route anyway. Sit back down. Our view is slightly hampered by the information screen on the side, but who honestly cares?
We will shortly be arriving at Yalding.
Yeah, the announcements are actually really helpful for timing the guard. Oh goodness, bit of stuttering going on. Not entirely sure. This route is normally quite stable in regards stuttering. I don't know what's going on, but hey, that's train-to-web for you. Even the good routes are unoptimized. Yeah, like this CCTV camera, it's a low frame rate and it's pretty pixelated, but hey, it is well optimized. Like, genuinely. Alright, so this is Yalding. So yeah, local door will open as soon as we get to the station, which is nice. And stop. Thank you kindly. Doors are released by the driver. So we're here at Yalding for 1 minute. So yeah, we had a 20 limit over that level crossing back there.
East Farley, Maidstone West,
Wish we could hear the interior announcements on the outside, but I think that's just a way the game processes audio. Not entirely sure. I think that might be it. Who knows? Love the sound of the pigeons. That is very prototypical for Britain. Also, do like this very nice passenger information screen. Like, yeah, this version of the 375 is so upgraded that it might as well be a new unit. One thing I do find a bit weird is that despite other Southeastern High Speed start layering onto this route. The Stroke 9 from Southeastern High Speed doesn't layer on, and then the Stroke 3 and Stroke 6 from Southeastern High Speed don't layer on. Stroke 3 and Stroke 6 from this line don't layer onto Southeastern High Speed, so yeah, just make sure all the doors close. There we go. Should have enabled train faults for this, but I don't know. Lovely. 8 tickets this time. Anyone this way? No. Nope, no one in this carriage, so they must be all in the final carriage here. Oh yeah, they are. Yielding to Wateringbury, yep. Yielding to Caxton, yep. Yielding to Strood, yep. Yielding to Halling, yes. Yielding to Caxton. Yielding to Wateringbury, not valid. Yielding to Caxton, yep. Yielding to Caxton, yep. Okay, all tickets checked, all luggage moved. Hopefully we won't have too many tickets to check in between Maidstone West and Maidstone Barracks. Because, oh, yeah, that's basically like, what, 700 yards? Shortest gap on the line. Let's sit back down. Just scenery pass by. Don't know why the game seems to be stuttering more than usual today, but hey. Maybe that's just normal stutters, and yeah. Maybe it's just because I haven't run this route for a bit and it's having to all reload in my memory, in my computer's memory, I don't know. Oh, coming up on the next stop. Route does perform pretty well, just a little tad of stuttering, but hey. Alright, open the doors, please. Wateringbury.
3 coaches. Platform 2 for the 1722 Southeastern. Service to Strood.
In real life, I'm only 14 minutes past the current in-game time. It's 17:35 for me, and it's 17:21 in-game. I didn't realize that when choosing the server. I just wanted one that goes all the way from Tonbridge to Strood, so hey. I basically got this as close to real life as I could get. Love that cab door release. Very nice. So yeah, let's just keep an eye on the CCTV and lock the doors when we're supposed to. Have they delete... NPCs still move in the camera, okay. So it is a live feed, it seems. What the heck? Did someone just sneeze? Okay, that caught me off guard. If you heard that, that is pretty funny. I didn't realize that was part of the internal passenger ambiance. That is very, very funny indeed. Right. Signal, please. 5 tickets. Really do need a mouse to handle all of these animations. I think they're all in the rear carriage, but yeah, let's just do an inspection. Good thing I checked. There is someone in here. Wateringbury to Maidstone Barracks. You're good. No one else in this carriage. Yeah. Clear that luggage. Watering
The
Bury to
next station is
Capstan.
East Farley.
Watering Bury to Maidstone Barracks. Watering Bury to Maidstone Barracks. Oh, and I missed someone. Watering Bury to Snodland. Nice. Any more luggage? No. Here's that seat. So yeah, I'll just sit down here until we get to the next stop. So what have we got? East Farley next. Lovely. Yeah, this section I believe has a lower speed limit.
We will shortly be arriving at East Farley. This is British Transport Police.
Second
If you
announcement of
notice
the day.
something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
The announcement on modern British train twist never fails to drive me up the wall in real life, but I appreciate the developers adding it in game because that does add to the immersion. I believe All Aboard Studios and Firefly are the only ones who have that announcement implemented, but I could be wrong. Oi! Don't barge past me! Yeah. Say
Welcome aboard this
the
South.
NPCs are... Yeah. All aboard for Strood. Right, yeah. The NPCs in this game are completely just borked. Genuinely. Alright. Nearly time for us to be going. What? Okay, that was weird. Why did those doors just open? Did it detect me? Okay, I think I've borked it slightly. There we go. Eight tickets. Some luggage. East Farley to Maidstone West. East Farley to Maidstone West. East Farley to Snodland. East Farley to Halling. East Farley to Aylesford.
The next station is Maidstone West.
Okay, here are our 3 tickets. Remaining, East Farley to Cuxton, yep. East Farley to Cuxton, yep. East Farley to Snodland. Right, those are all valid tickets, surprisingly. Sit back down. So yeah, we've got Maidstone West next. Hopefully we can see Grampus. Because I did get that mastery unlay unlocked for by the time I was doing the last video. Okay, we're coming up on Maidstone West, just saw the signal box.
We will shortly be arriving at
So yeah, I have to wait for the doors to close before taking out the key, otherwise the doors don't close. Yeah. Oh, we're coming at the side platform, which means, yeah, we're limited to 15 miles an hour. Alright, doors shall open. There we go. Just to have a quick look at Grampus since we do have the time. There it is. The ZBV wagon, I think? Yeah, that's basically turned into a flower bed. Due to a clerical error that saw it stranded there for decades. Ah! Stop barging into me. Wish we could I wish the NPCs didn't body check you. Like then. But yeah, there's a lot of things I wish for in TSW that will never, ever, 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 ever get fixed because, yeah, the dovetail, yeah, like, yeah. They seem to be purely focused on profit these days. Ten tickets before Maidstone Barracks. Are you out of your mind? Maidstone West to New Hythe. I'll check as many of them as I can. Maidstone West to New Hythe. Maidstone West to Snodland. Maidstone West to Halling. Maidstone West to Halling. Maidstone West to Maidstone Barracks. Maidstone West to Maidstone Barracks. Anyone else in this? Oh, there was one other person in this carriage I almost missed. Maidstone West to Strood.
The next station is Maidstone Barracks.
I'll just leave the guard panel open. I don't have the time. Maidstone West to Halling. Come on. Where's the last person? Don't want to DNF a ticket.
We will shortly be...
Oh,
Maidstone Barracks.
come on! Yes! Okay, that was somewhat... Okay, that was somewhat, dicey, but we did it. We did have to leave the guard panel open, though. Which was obviously not recommended, but we got all those tickets checked without losing any points. So far, I think we have a perfect score, but that remains to be seen. Ooh, defibrillator collectible. I probably need to go get that. Opening door. We're here for the next 2 minutes. Might as well go get that. Nice. So yeah, basically, there's only like 600 yards between Maidstone West and Maidstone Barracks, so you really have to get all those tickets checked stat. Otherwise, you're going to borrow a racing term, DNF some of them. No, don't body check me.
Please remember to mind the gap when boarding and alighting the train.
Wish these help points would work. That would be pretty cool if I'm being honest, but yeah, I don't think that wouldn't really work that way. 10 seconds. You better not dawdle like that. You're gonna miss the train. 5 seconds. 10. No shilly-shallying, please. And shut the door. Yeah, on this route it's advisable to shut doors 20 to 30 seconds beforehand just to make sure you have it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Oh, what? Okay, maybe 15 seconds is like the optimal. Because, yeah, otherwise it just doesn't seem to work. The doors just open themselves again. Presumably because the driver just forces the doors open again without your consent. 4 tickets. 4 tickets. Good morning, Maidstone Barracks to Hoxton. Thank you very much. Maidstone Barracks to Halling. Yes, please. Maidstone Barracks Strood. Maidstone Barracks to Halling. Okay, let's wait for the next stop, which is Aylesford.
The next station is Aylesford.
Oh, I can't get in my seat now. Thanks. Guess we'll just sit on it on this side then. That's annoying. So yeah, we've got Aylesford, New High, Snodland, Halling, Cuxton, and Strood left to go. Paralleling the Medway. I love how the boats and the hot air balloons are dynamic depending on the month selected. Like, more will spawn in the summer, less will spawn in the winter sort of thing. Which is really, really cool. Just check to see that I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Just needed to check that because I think we're passing by. Oh no, I don't think we are. Wish a guard could get like their own seat to pop out of the wall. Like, hear me out. Like having a seat, like. Not a big one, but just a seat that can, like, fold out of this wall section. So the guard can use it. How cool would that be? Yeah, but, hey. I'm not the one who makes these kinds of decisions, and I'm sure Great British Railways would view that as an unnecessary expense. considering all the money seems to be being spent on HS2. Speaking of HS2, I learned something pretty astounding. A few days ago. The amount of money that's being spent on HS2 is more than the Americans are spending on the Artemis space program to send people back to the moon. Britain could have sent people to the moon for the amount of money that they're spending building a high-speed railway to Birmingham. Just let that sink in.
We will shortly be arriving at Aylesford.
Yeah, that's just absurd. Absolutely absurd. Okie dokie. So yeah, 15 seconds seems to be the optimal time. So welcome to Aylesford. Is that pretty pixelated? No. Maybe it's because I haven't loaded it in properly. Let's have a look. Okay, it's a lot close. Okay, it's just a bit blurry because I was far away, that's all. Do like the appropriate Southeastern posters, which the original Southeastern High Speed still doesn't have. Shutting doors. Doors closed. Shutting local door. Being prepared to press the signal button. 3 tickets. Let's say the guard click spots are a tad finicky, but otherwise they work. Otherwise it works. Anyone? Oh, there is one person here. Aylesford to Tonbridge. You're going the wrong way, sunshine. Aylesford to Halling.
The next station is New Hythe. This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or...
Oh, why did the announcement cut out as I changed cars? That's interesting. Anyway, that's our third Say It Sorted announcement on today's run. I wasn't imagining things. The passenger ambiance does allow for sneezing. Fascinating. I can't hear the NPCs talking, but I can hear them sneezing. Interesting.
We will shortly be arriving at New Hythe.
Almost missed this stop. This is New Hythe. New Hythe. We seem to be running on time, which is nice.
42, Southeastern, service to Strood.
Seems to be in quite an industrial area, I gotta say. Should have done the buzzer letting the driver know I was leaving the train, but hey. So how many ones is it to leave the train? 5 buzzes, so
For safety reasons,
nice.
e-scooters are banned from the railway. This includes on trains and at stations.
Alright.
Please travel
10
without
seconds. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. departing slightly late from New Hythe. $10 tickets. New Hythe Snodland. New Hythe Hauling. Oh, clear that. New Hythe Strood. New Hythe Snodland. New Hythe
The next station
Strood.
is Snodland.
New Hythe Bedford. Nope, not valid. If you're on Thameslink, I think if you're going to Bedford, I think that would work. But hey. Oh, here are the 3 tickets remaining. New Hythe Hauling. New Hythe Cuxton. And New Hythe Cuxton. And clear that. Let's go back. Oh, and of course. At least no one's taken my second seat yet. So yeah, we've got Snodland, Hauling, Cuxton, Strood left. Just 4 stops.
We will shortly be arriving at Snodland.
Snodland.
This is British Transport Police.
That's our 4th
If you notice
See It Say
something
It
out
sorted
of
of
the
the day.
ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
That's our 4th See It Say It sorted of the day. Woo-hoo-hoo. If it drives me as a passenger mad that it must drive the drivers and the conductors absolutely insane. Especially the conductors, since they're the ones in the passenger compartment all the
Welcome
time.
aboard this Southeastern service to Strood, calling at Hauling, Cuxton and Strood.
15 seconds. Shutting doors. Oh, no tickets for this one. So we've got Hauling next.
The next station is Hauling. We will shortly be arriving at Hauling.
There we go. Yeah, I wasn't imagining the sneeze. It's very funny that there's no other passenger ambient noise. Like, you can't hear them talking like on other roads, but you can hear the NPCs sneezing. Which is very weird, I gotta say. Right.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to Strood, calling at Cuxton and Strood.
I can hear a bit of ambience, like I can hear him talking a bit, but not really in the passenger compartment. It's just very, very quiet, I gotta say. But hey, it's a new feature. I'm sure the developers will fix it if there's something wrong with it. Like Firefly have been very good about patching bugs. So next stop, Cuxton. Yeah, it seems as if you go from passenger compartment to passenger compartment, certain sounds cut out. Hauling to Strood, you're good.
The next station is Cuxton.
Hauling to Minster. Hauling to Cuxton, thank you. And hauling to Strood, thank you. The sneezes are honestly really funny. Sit back down. Why am I only getting 38 frames? Is it because I left... Did I leave the CCTV going? No, I didn't. Because, yeah, the CCTV does drain the frame rate. Seems to be something outside, maybe. Oh, well.
We will shortly be arriving at Cuxton.
The thing about Strood, once you get there, is you'll have to open the door on the other side because it's the bay platform there at Strood. Slowing down for Cuxton. Second to last stop. And stop. Alright, so how long do we have here? Ooh, okay, we have like a minute and a half. Yeah, the CCTV is definitely tanking the old... Or is it the front of the train? Oh, hard to tell.
For safety reasons, e-scooters are banned from the railway. This includes on trains and at stations. Please travel without them.
So yeah, you can turn the CCTV off, you just have to turn expert mode off. Which, yeah, I'm not entirely sure why it goes for the expert mode one, but yeah. Eight seconds. suppose you'd have to have an accurate watch for to be a conductor in real life. Do like the responding. Oh, 14 before Strood. Phew! Okay. That's the most amount we've had so far. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Plumstead. Believe that's everyone in this carriage. We do have a bit of time before Strood, but I don't want to waste it, you know? Cuxton Strood.
The next station is Strood.
Cuxton Strood. Just make sure you're all good. Yep. So we've got 10 tickets in this carriage. I don't doubt it. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody here, because a missed ticket would be pretty catastrophic considering my good record up to now. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. Cuxton Strood. And we're good here. Lovely. Yeah, moving luggage doesn't count for points, it's just tickets. So, if we miss any luggage to move from the aisle, I don't think that will count. Which is pretty interesting. No one took my seat, thank you. Ooh, a javelin! Nice! Does he does every day. On the Medway. It's only peak time services from St Pancras to Paddockwood. Otherwise, they just don't run on this section of line. It's just 375s off peak times, and then I believe 465s. I believe 465s also operate on this line. Oh, there's a castle off on the right there. So yeah, we're now slowing down. There's the Southeastern high-speed bridge over the Medway. I think it's about time we get you going. Bam. Doors will open on the right-hand side.
We will shortly be arriving at Strood. Please check that you have all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train, and keep them with you at all times whilst on the station. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the police.
Ooh, I haven't heard that announcement before. Must be for terminating stations. There's Chatham Mainline coming in. This is the only door. This is the only platform where the doors open on the right-hand side for this run. Yeah, and this is the last stop. Full stop. Open the doors. All change, please. All change, please. This train terminates here. Oh, lock doors. Closing doors. Oh. Yay! No invalid tickets. Perfect. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this improved version of guard mode on this route down in the comment section, especially compared to the regular broken guard mode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.